make that.
Money talks, and everyone has a price, Tanner. Everyone has a price.
Not gonna do it.
Allow me to play devil's advocate for a second.
You want smoke? I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal.
Is it me? What's up? Welcome to Side Dish. I was put on lashes at the very last second. My bad, y'all. Welcome to Side Dish. I'm your girl, Claudia Jordan, with my homies, Headkrack and Tanner. How y'all doing tonight, fellas?
Not bad at all, man. I just watched my 11-year-old fumble some macaroni and cheese. And that's like a really hard thing to fumble. Like I had to do something a couple minutes before this, and I was like, "Yo, I've already boiled the noodles. I've already put the allocated amount of butter in the milk in the thing. All you got to do is this last part. All you got to do is just strain the macaroni. All right, you got it? Of course." Man, I went downstairs. I came back up. This man is boiling soup. He added more water somehow. And I don't know, man. I don't want to tell him to throw the whole macaroni because he's used to the microwave macaroni, but he ate it all. So we had to like old school that thing and do the box. And there's a part of me that feels like I failed as a dad, but there's also a part of me that feels like, nah, you're going to eat that soup.
Wow. But he had one job, though. Macaroni and cheese is not that hard.
It really isn't.
Well, you know what? I believe, is it who's the woman who did the Love of French Cooking? Was it Julia Childs? Was that her name?
I think so. She was the one who was drunk all the time, right?
I don't know. I'm thinking of the one that Meryl Streep played in that one movie. It was like, she was like,
yes, Julia Childs.
That was Julia Childs. Her whole thing is about cooking. And this was like a thing for me where it was like cooking is in and of itself a little bit of an art, and you have to make mistakes to learn. And so he made a mistake. He made a mistake this go around. Maybe he's got that macaroni cheese soup tonight, but maybe he's learned how to make the macaroni now, you know?
Yeah. No. You know what my cats have never done?
What's that?
Waste or mess up macaroni and cheese.
Oh, your cats back up already.
Oh, back on the Cats Over Kids campaign. That's where we're at. Okay,
listen,
cool.
I'm going to the very end. All right, moving on. Since we couldn't get Tanner to give us some twerks yesterday, we decided to seek salvation from Pastor Charles Perry Jr. Let's listen to his motivating word, and then let's see if any of us remember the thing he said.
Howdy, partner. Good evening, Missy. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not have noticed this, but life is a lot like a rodeo. You see, in a rodeo, when that gate opens and that bull comes out, the rider already knows something. He's not riding that bull because it's easy. He's riding that bull because it's worth it. Giddy up. Life will throw some wild rides your way. There will be moments when things are shaking, things are turning, and it feels like you might get thrown off. But the goal isn't to avoid the ride. The goal is to stay on. Your 8 seconds of victory and new beginning might be closer than you think. All right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening, Missy. I'll see you at the rodeo.
Well, we ran to the comments, of course.
Maybe galloped.
Oh, we got it. Did we get that?
Yeah.
There it is. There are them ladies on them poles. That's where I'm headed.
As expected, the comments are from the pits of hell. Someone said, hip hop, hip hip hooray. Someone else said, everything really is bigger in Texas. Charlie the Stallion. Let's see. He's shooting straight from the, never mind. I'll see myself out. My boy is built like a Teletubby. What's bros? Only prayers. Okay. And he's built like an upside down pineapple cake. Now, finally, someone said this, Pastor Jerry Jr. I say this with all due respect. You have to have thick skin playing on this app. Now, we love the Lord and God is love, but no one is safe on here. And I mean, no one. I'll check back with you later. Tanner, could you have survived being built like this? And would you then maybe twerk for us?
This guy's a pastor. Is that right?
Yeah.
He looks like he's got that. He definitely looks like he got a BBL. I mean, big book of Leviticus. I don't know. I don't know that I could go through life turning sideways to get through the door. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, as a pastor, his hips don't lie. You know.
Yeah.
You can believe him.
How does a man get shaped like that?
I don't even know, man. Like, because I try to wrap my brain around it. Like, you know, are you wearing shapewear? You know, that's so tight that like it gives you that buoyant lower half body build, or I just don't know. Like a diet high in syrup.
There's a lot of this whole heavenly Spanx dost thou not fail me. I feel like this man's hormones might be out of whack.
Oh, diet high in soy.
There's a lot of folks out there, a lot of men out there walking around with their testosterone levels and their estrogen levels getting a little wonky. Sometimes your lifestyle or your diet can lead you there. Sometimes your genetics can lead you there. And, you know, maybe you got those childbearing hips because maybe that estrogen is a little... And that's not a negative thing about you as a person.
I dated a guy that was a vegan. I think he lied, though, and he was eating a lot of soy products, and he had titties. He had very big nipples.
You have a suck on him?
You suck on him?
Baby titty butts. He wanted me to, though. Baby little titty butts, like a 14-year-old young pubescent girl. I would like that. It reminded me of what I looked like when I was like 12, maybe. I was like, I feel weird. I can't. It's not going to work out.
So what kind of shirts was this gentleman wearing to where you learned this late in the game when it was like, you know, too late to be like, oh, hell nah?
See, that's the problem when you wait. Then you finally go when you're like, oh, it's too late now because we like kind of like each other and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, What am I supposed to do? Like, oh no, never mind. You know what I mean?
Did he whip him out like the first time y'all did it, or like the first time he had like a t-shirt, like Winnie the Pooh it, or like, you know, or wore a hoodie?
No, I think
Did he give him the drop? Like, was it like ka-ka-plow?
He kept. I think he kept a tank top on the first time.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, damn.
That could also be a chemical thing. I just want to point out Justin Harris already went in the comments, said that pastor was fat, P-H-A-T, praise hands at the table.
Yeah.
He's probably married too. I wonder if his wife grabbed her hips from the back.
She's probably bad. She's probably a little baddie. You know? Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. Y'all probably seen some Jay-Z content hitting the internets. It's the 30-year anniversary of his album Reasonable Doubt. It's coming up. And after creating chaos online with people trying to get his Yankee Stadium tickets, Jay sat down with GQ magazine. He talked about life, his career, and a little about the sexual assault allegations brought against him last year and how it affected him.
You're 2025. Looking back on the last year.
It was hard. Really hard. I was like heartbroken.
Really?
Yeah. I'm glad we got right to that so we could just get that out the way. I was really heartbroken by everything that occurred. That took a lot out of me. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. Don't put that on someone. That's the thing that you better be super sure. It used to be like that. You have to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person, especially a person like me. Even when we were doing the worst things, we were doing bad, we had those kind of rules. There was a line, no women, no kids. You hear those sayings, but those are things that I took from the street. Morals, integrity,
Code.
Those things I took because we lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. It meant a lot to me. I took that really hard. And I knew that we was gonna walk through that because first of all, it's not true. And the truth is, at the end of the day, it still reigns supreme.
When you're feeling these feelings, how do you then bounce back and get back to being Jay-Z?
Actually, it was just like, all right, man, we played enough defense. 2026 is all offense.
All right, wow. So what do you guys think? Do you think was he trying to remind folks of who he really is with this interview, talking about this is what he learned from the streets? And supposedly we might have some new music and a tour coming up. So are we starting that engine back up?
Seems like it. I knew when he changed the way his name was written in public that it was about to be some sort of shift. When he put them two little dots on top of the A to make it sound foreign, because that's how he was in his first album. So like I was like, okay, we doing shows again. So it's usually a warm up to something bigger. And it's been a minute since we got a Jay-Z album. I think not since the 444 album, which was like damn near almost 10 years ago at this point. So yeah, we need some new Jiggaman Hove.
First of all, me and my friend Nicole tried to we want to go to the concert, and she looked online. She's like, let's get these tickets, $900 for like not even up close, $900 for like the 200s and 300s. Okay.
Do you get to do the songs with him?
Yeah, I know, right? What happens is people snatch up all the tickets and they put them on StubHub, like the secondhand people, the resellers. Second of all, when this came out about Jay-Z, my limited knowledge of him, I've seen him around a couple times throughout the years. He never struck me as a person that was like a creeper like that. You know what I mean? Again, you don't know someone unless you know what I mean? Like people can have a totally different experience than you and be the same person, right? To just do to different people. It could be different people to different other people. Sure. And, I just was like shocked when this came out. I thought like, it seemed like for years people were trying to get him caught up in stuff. So I'm glad he's speaking out on it. He doesn't really give a lot of interviews. I'm glad he's speaking up for himself because I don't know, my experience, I never saw it. And I'm glad he's doing this. It's good to be, like he's not thirsty. He's not doing a ton of interviews. So when he does drop one, it's like more powerful and louder. It's louder. Like, okay, we'll really take it in.
I also think you could tell a lot by a person by how they react to being directly hit with a question like that. He says, "Oh, I'm glad we're getting that out of the way up top." And you notice he didn't emotionally react. He said, "I was very angry. That was very difficult to go through." And he said it very plainly and very calmly. But when you think back to the people who we later on found were guilty of things, they're like, "Oh, I would never." And that was not, it's a large emotional display because they're trying to convince you of something. And he wasn't trying to convince anybody of anything. He was just very plainly and matter of fact, like, yeah, that made me very mad. I was very upset, and the calmness in that gives me reassurance.
I would be intrigued to see Jay-Z get as amped up as R. Kelly got when he was talking to Gayle King. Like, this is my life right here. Like you've never seen Jay-Z rise above a 6. Like, right. I feel like even when he stabbed that dude back in the late 90s, he probably did it very calmly too. Like, oh, take this.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Brooklyn. The Rock. Yeah, I don't know what's been happening the last few years. Like for a while, it was like Beyonce and Jay-Z were like America's Black sweethearts. And all of a sudden there was just like this movement of trying to like find something on them and demonize them and make them the bad guys and make her a witch and him this like degenerate. And I don't know where this came from. I know they were really politically active. And all of a sudden there was this campaign and a lot of it's from us. And I don't know where this came from because I've seen nothing that warrants that. Have y'all? Am I missing something?
I mean, there are people who have their things to say, but, I don't know, from a distance, because, like, I don't know the man.
Yeah.
Met him a couple times, but I don't know the man, right? Mm-hmm. He seems like a person who distances himself from drama. Like, if y'all about to get dirty over here, I'm going to step back and stay far away from it and keep it pushing. Has he done some things that have rubbed some of his ex-business partners the wrong? Sure, ask Dame. But also, Dame during that time was an unhinged maniac.
It still is.
Yeah, so once again, hands up, homer in the bushes, moving backwards. And so I don't know. I think sometimes when they can't find something to say about you, they make up things.
I mean, Dame's mad at everybody. I mean, he even tried to put me in a $500 million lawsuit or something stupid like that. I'm like,
I was mad at some video he posted today. Some chick named Licky Vicky or something like that. And it was like,
she's the white Aaliyah, the white lesbian.
It looked like it was shot on the iPhone 7 though, the video I saw.
Dame.
Okay.
Anyways. All right, guys, it's time for a puff date.
Hey.
Well, it's kind of like a Puff pass, you know, not necessarily directly on Puff. It was Young Miami, aka Carisha. She sat down with C the God for a conversation, and Carisha was asked about her relationship with Puff, and then she talked about this.
I can only speak to the person that I met. And if I met this person that changed my life, that helped me grow, that treated me like a queen, that made me believe in myself, I can only judge who I met. I can only judge who I was in a relationship with.
Were you afraid that they might call you to testify?
No. I never hid nothing. I don't have nothing to hide.
You seem like a very loyal person.
I am.
At what point does loyalty become a liability? Meaning, because you might be with somebody and at some point you realize just you even being loyal to this person to a fault, at some point you might have to cut them off because they might start bringing you down.
Imagine a person help you become a better version of yourself, or help you believe in yourself, or help you just experience new things, or it's still a positive for you. I don't want to kick somebody while they down. I have a personal relationship with you. I know you. It's like family. We locked in, so it's like, that's a hard situation. And it's just like, I cannot just turn my back on somebody like that easy.
Did being tied to this situation impact your brand in any way?
It did.
Really?
It did. Bad.
I'm not talking about just social media shit. I'm
No.
talking about in real life.
It did.
What?
It was a lot. I lost deals, I lost money, I lost relationships, I lost a lot. And
Yeah, just kind of like the Camille Cosby of rap, because I'm pretty sure that's like how Camille felt about Bill when he was going through his things.
Yeah. I know for a fact there was a show that she was supposed to do with Santana on BET, Saucy Santana. And when all the Diddy stuff came out, it was dropped. There was also, allegedly, there was also everything associated with Puffy. Mimi Faust and Stevie J were going to have a dating show on BET. And then that got snatched like 3 weeks before filming because Stevie J wouldn't stop singing Diddy's praises.
Oh, yeah.
And they were so close, and she was so excited about it. I felt so bad for her. So yeah, I do think she lost a lot. She is very loyal. It is a tough thing when someone that you really love or really care about or rock with, you find out that they have a whole bunch of stuff that they've done. You know, I get being torn. I get it. If you're being realistic, I get it.
Because that's not the dynamic of the relationship that you had with that person.
Yeah.
Per se, you know.
I think we all know somebody to varying levels who we know that to other people or to other specific people out there, they were terrible to them, but kind to you. And it is hard. It is hard to rectify those two things. The person who was a monster to some people and was just good times and fun and loyal to you. As far as there being sort of like fallout or blowback for that, yeah, like unfortunately that's a huge thing. I mean, we were just talking about that. We were just talking about it yesterday or maybe it's a couple weeks ago where Weinstein was talking about my friends don't call me anymore. Well, yeah, it's like once it comes to light, once some of these things that happen in darkness come to light, a lot of people do have to distance themselves from you. I happen to be, I was pitching a TV show to Viacom, which owns MTV and VH1. And one of the reasons they told us that the show couldn't happen was because they were getting ready to bring something that Making the Band back. And so Puffy was one of these guys who had all kinds of things moving. And so it's sad to see that her opportunities were getting pulled as a result of this.
There's just certain things, though, that there are certain crimes that I'm not going to rock with you with. Rape, child molestation, murder. You know what I mean? So there should be some kind of line to draw. I get like having someone's back through some things, but there's certain things when it's proven and you know it. Yeah, it's kind of
like, just imagine if you worked with Jeffrey Dahmer, right? And like you didn't know the Jeffrey that the streets knew. You knew at work, Jeff. And like, yo, man, like, hey, you shared lunch. You know, you didn't get, you know, you didn't end up at the table. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you probably have all the glowing things. I can't believe Jeffrey would do that.
No, it's not the Jeffrey I know.
He wasn't like that to me. Yeah, no, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that.
All right, y'all. A man has gone viral for his tattoos. Let's take a look at his tats and him explaining what they stand for.
Oh
Why I chose Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
Because what this whole look stands for bag alert. Once you see me, if I ain't even got them, like right now, I ain't sharp enough, but when a motherfucker see me, I look like money.
Fact.
They can look at me and be
Okay. Okay.
But so what it
I'll
stands
go for that. I'll go for that.
So what it stands for, bag alert.
Okay.
It don't stand for I'm wear Louis Vuitton every day. It stands for when you see me, you know I'm getting to the bag. So I'm talking about big bag. Louis Vuitton.
Okay. I mean, at what point is it like the tattoo artist, you know, duty to say, sir, no, I'm not doing that.
That's because the tattoo artists are getting to the bag. Tattoo artists will get to the bag and put anything on you for the rest of your life. Tattoo artist is the one getting to the bag here.
Yo, if you put a black hat on this guy and one of those little R. Kelly Fiesta era face masks on him, he looks like the scam burglar. Like if you had like a bootleg beat down, I was like, rob you.
Where do you go with that look? And the only way to get out of that, you can't get those removed, right? You just got to maybe make the whole face black like the glasses. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You were extra in Fast and Furious, like not necessarily right in the camera, but a dude off in the distance, kind of like, you know, near Tego Calderon and the other guy that they bring in.
I just don't, I also, and I don't know if you're getting sunglasses tattooed on your face and you're saying it's because of bag alert. There's a part of me that goes, no, I don't. I think the tattoo is cheaper than the actual glasses. I'm not sure that that's bag alert. You know, am I?
Yeah,
am
there's
I
a word
wrong
I want to say, and you can't say it, so I'm gonna say it. It's niggatry.
Yeah,
it's niggadom. There's black people, and then there's
niggonomics.
We don't. He's not who we hang with on Juneteenth, Black History Month. Like he's like, eh.
And he didn't even get the tattoo of Cool Shades. He got like the macho, the Bret the Hitman heart joints.
Oh, the old
like,
pit vipers.
Yeah, like that's a really hard.
And the line wasn't even straight. It wasn't even a straight line. It was not well. It wasn't even good work. He just looked dirty and filthy.
Yo, Maz 884 said he looks unemployed.
Yeah.
There's no bag.
That's a wild one,
man.
All right, y'all. 11 hip hop stars getting really close to Beyonce's nephew, and Uncle Luke might be Miami's next congressman. And is J. Cole being neutral in the Kendrick Drake beef? All that in 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Ugh, RP.
right, gang. Welcome back to Side Dish. Y'all still going off on that man's tattoos. Is what said Linda James said he wrong for that. Well, listen, Solange's son and Beyonce's nephew, Jules Smith, and loving hip-hop's favorite bad gal, Tommie Lee, got people talking online when a few clips and posts got people seeing some chemistry between the two. Check it out.
Type of do when you like somebody.
My baby. So fine.
It's hard to be fine. I said it's hard to be fine when you got some money on your back.
Still fine.
You do that?
Yeah. Oh. That look good to you.
I don't like white girls. They just kissed.
Why are his arms down like that? What?
Being a gentleman. Danger, Will Robinson. If Tommie's past legal troubles and the fact that she's real nice with them hands on a red flag, there's also an age gap. Jules is 21 years old while Tommie Lee is 41. And if you're wondering, Jules' mama Solange is 39. Now, Tommie hopped online saying she's not that type of girl. You think Tommie got scared and don't want to smoke with, Elevator Knowles or the whole Carter clan? What say y'all?
What do you think, Tanner?
That's a significant age gap. Her being 41, him 21. Like, it's refreshing to see it here. You know what I'm saying? Where like this time it's the woman who's older, and it's like, what is the conversation now? Now that the woman's older, and it's not a, because if it was a man, we might be like, this is a little creepy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if it was a man, I would probably say it was I don't know. That's hitting numbers to me where I'm like, is this grooming? Are you taking advantage of this person? But that's not the dialogue we have when the woman is older.
I mean, he is a grown up, but it's a little bit cringe. You know what I mean? But I will say this: these young boys, they want the older women. The guys that are our age are like, yeah, I want a 20-year-old girl. Well, you're too old for me. And they want the younger women. So the 40, 50-year-old women out here just chilling. And these youngsters, these college guys, they are on our tops. I'm letting you know right now, the most aggressive men that are after women that are in their 40s and 50s are younger men. It's not the men that are our age. So I get it. I mean, 20 years is a lot, but I get it. It seems that's the trend now, though.
It seems like it's easier for for older women to pull younger dudes when you take care of yourself and and you don't look like, like a worn, baseball mitt, right? But if it was a situation how, like, you remember how, like, they was coming out those graphics recently, how, like, people in the 70s and early 80s, like, Archie Bunker was, like, 37. Like, like James Evans was, like, 39 and just looked way older than he should to be the age that he was. And I think, it's a badge of honor to be able to pull somebody younger if you're older, if you've taken good enough care of your body to where you can still pull that off. But there will be a creep conversation had if you're below the 21-year-old mark or if there's like double the age. Because Tommie Lee, like, when she was beating up her kid was about the age of Jules.
I know when she was beating up her kid.
Man,
sexually, I know it's another creepy thing to say, but like, men are in their prime when they're in their 20s like that, I guess. So I've heard. I haven't been to 21.
So I've heard.
But I have not. That's young to me. But and then women have a reawakening in their 40s and 50s where you're like, oh my God, I'm in heat.
I say it all the time. That, like, the way that our body's hormones moving at different ages in our life is very significant. You're 100% right. As a man, your testosterone's peaking in like 18, 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there. You're waking up like firm every single day. And then women, it's one of those things, you'll see them, sometimes it starts kicking in the late 30s, and then suddenly, that's where the cougars are coming out. And so, like, I'm not mad at it. It is just an interesting conversation on this end of it. And you're right, Claudia, you're 100% right about these young guys shooting their shots at older women. I remember being in my 20s and just being like, why not? You know, I don't think anything serious would come from it. It's a little wild for me that we gotta post all about it, but you know, that's
well, real quick for the chat. Dream fight, Tommie Lee and Krishan on Hennessy versus Jocelyn off of like whatever it is she does. Who wins? Back to you, Claudia.
You see the fight with Tommie Lee and Natalie Nunn? She couldn't really fight that good in the ring.
Oh, Tommie Lee couldn't fight?
Yeah, we were all surprised.
Was she drunk when she fought? Because I thought that was like a
know.
superpower, like how Popeye gets the spinach. Like, yo, give me that.
And I like Tommie Lee. So I was hoping that I wanted to see like some more of a better fight between the two of them. So I don't know. I think Jocelyn is very like manly strong.
Yeah, you need two people.
You need in a car. All right, hip hop pioneer Uncle Luke is making headlines after announcing a run for Congress. Yep, the 2 Live Crew legend is looking to take his talents from music to politics. Take a look.
I like the slogan.
I know, right?
That's an ill picture too.
No audio. Okay. Now, look, Luke has always been vocal about community issues, especially in Miami. But this move has people asking some real questions. From "me so horny" to "yes we can" is a crazy jump. But the current president had no political experience and had even worse scandals in his past. So maybe, y'all, anything is possible. And Luke does love his community. What would Luke's slogan be? Could y'all give me another slogan, or what y'all think?
I feel like the one he came to the table with in that last graphic was good to go. I don't know if he made that or if the streets made that, but when you look back historically, him, when he was with the 2 Live Crew, fought for like First Amendment rights. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They was fighting for free speech. They was like, one of the first ones out there with that. And he's always been involved in community issues. Yeah, his past was his past and he was raunchy. But here's the thing. People be doing that right now, and we don't know their past. And then when we find out, we're so appalled. I would rather know what you used to do versus you acting like you used to do that and you ain't doing it now. And he's been very calm for the last 15, 20 years. So
I think
rock with it.
It's interesting because, like, HK, I think you're onto something right there where it's like, I would almost be more interested in somebody who had like a rough teenage years, even rough years in their 20s, and then changed their life and started looking at things from a new perspective. And then they go, I'm going to take this new perspective into politics. I would rather have someone who's had to experience change or has had some sort of development than somebody who's never had to change or develop at all. Like the son of a multi-mega millionaire and who inherited a lot of New York City real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Even this conversation, what has Luke done that's been illegal? Nothing. But Trump has had 34 felonies, and then all the other things that he hasn't got popped for that we know he did, all the stuff in the Epstein files, all the allegations of molesting, raping 13-year-old girls. There's a lot of credible more charges out there that he could be indicted on. Luke was cussing in rap songs and had big booty girls that were of age at his shows. You never heard nothing about him with underage girls. You never heard about him in no rape allegations. You never heard about him robbing, stealing, shooting anybody. Nothing. So really, pound for pound, Luke is a way better candidate and way better and classier man than the person we have in the White House right now. The only difference is Trump is white and and paid for money. That's the only difference, that people look at him as non-threatening. But because Luke cusses, he's a big black man, he's somehow the least viable option, or the person that you wouldn't expect. Nah, F that, man. We got worse in the White House.
Big time. Shout out to Lamont in the chat, said paint the White House doo-doo brown should be the slogan.
Lovely Libra 49 says that he's been on TikTok pushing his ideas. That's the thing, is like, I think truly anybody can get it. And by get it, I mean like a real shot.
Get it? Okay.
Don't stop, get it. A real shot at a platform these days by putting their ideas out there on social media, on TikTok. Like if he's out here and he can build a following by speaking to the people on TikTok, that's what New York City's current mayor, Mamdani, did. Like he let everybody know, this is what I think about all these things. And it was all policy. It's the specifics of policy. It's not like, oh, we're going to build a wall, or the rape, they're sending their worst. It's like those are all fear tactics, versus
Madami is killing it right now too. He's doing all excellent.
Yeah. Yep. Sure is. Okie dokie. Moving on. No role models left after this rap battle. J. Cole's finally speaking out about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. Nobody's surprised because it sounds like he's not picking a side, and he actually doesn't like that everybody else did. Take a look.
The Drake and Kendrick thing got totally out of hand. Do you think it spiraled out of control?
Right away, the world became like politics. You either Democrat or Republican. You either Kendrick or you Drake. And you you got to pick a side, boom, boom. And I felt like that was like disgusted both ways, damn near. To me, it's like disgusting how people try to use that opportunity to like either show how they really felt about Drake the whole time, or just like pile on
that's a fact.
and tear this dude down and like create a narrative as if he's not great.
Personally, where you at with them friendship-wise today?
I'm in the same place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, I genuinely love these niggas, but I'm not going to act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations with them post everything, but it's not like it's a lot. But that's me not knowing where they at.
Right.
Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with like how I actually feel. I genuinely love these. Like I be wanting to shoot off a text. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. But even saying that on a mic is kind of lame to me. But it is my truth. You know what I mean?
It is what it is. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like I remember him saying as much in the beginning or right after maybe one of the other tracks come out. Do you think he's being real, or do you think he's trying not to pick a side?
I mean,
nah.
No, I mean he's in a very peculiar spot because, like, you know, when all that stuff popped off, he was on tour with Drake or just getting off tour with Drake. Like, you know, that run that they had together. Him and Kendrick have been cool for a long time, and Kendrick was actually going to be featured on his album that just came out recently called The Fall Off. He had 2 songs on that joint, but then when all that stuff blew up, he couldn't put that project out because the timing was bad because he put the diss record out and then apologized for the diss record, and everybody was like, come on, Cole. So he had to let that cool off while them two went at it. So, you know, when you wave the white flag and you sit back and watch your two homies fight, and you almost and you got punched in the process too, you kind of got to fall back and just let the dust settle and then individually reach out to people just to see if it's cool. Because, like, I think we've all been in a situation where we might have been in the middle of 2 people who don't rock with each other, but you didn't pick a hard side. Like, I ain't talking to you no more because of that, you know?
Whose side? He did jump on one of the songs, or didn't he get on one of the diss songs? Who did he get on?
He wasn't on a diss song. He was on a song where Drake happened to have dissed Kendrick Lamar. Like, whether he heard that verse beforehand, and it was like subliminal, like how Drake always does. It's always subliminal, right? Whether he heard it beforehand or he laid his verse after the, first and then Drake laid, we don't know, right? But but the response that Kendrick did was nuclear, and and then it got the ball rolling for everything else.
That was a time, boy. We was getting hit every hour.
Right? That was great.
You have
and the Super Bowl, he had that say Drake at the, like what? Is that the most iconic rap beef? Like I don't know. It was great.
Battle raps at the Super Bowl is a different level of like, hey, I won.
The jeans, the look, the bell bottoms, the smirk. Say Drake.
So high quality rap beefs.
Man, well, off the break we go, man. We got To Be Tuesday and a crime that we couldn't wait to tell you all about. And whose cousin is it? All that more in 2 minutes.
loves that man.
Welcome back. It's time for Tubi Tuesday, where we spotlight the most viral Tubi scenes. Today we've got Birdemic 2, The Resurrection. Now this is 4 years after the first Birdemic, if you missed that, and things are already out of control. Now we're talking blood, rain, zombie birds, even caveman. But then the group hits the beach, and out of nowhere, a woman gets attacked by a brand new enemy. Check it out.
Oh wow.
Well, okay. No. No.
That's like Microsoft screensaver, yo.
What the hell?
Floats. Out there. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. There's only one way to fix it.
Something stung me.
What stung you?
A jellyfish. A jellyfish?
Oh,
yes,
no.
A giant jumbo jellyfish.
Sorry, somebody call the ambulance. Call 911. Don't worry, miss. We're gonna get help.
Here we go.
We need an ambulance now. A woman has been stung on the beach. What happened to her? I don't know. Something about a jellyfish.
What happened?
Please, we need an ambulance now. Where are you located?
This is going where I think it's
Santa
going.
Monica Beach near the pier. They're on their way now. Okay, thank you.
He's actually wearing a leather coat.
Oh, thank goodness.
I am so happy that the whites have trash movies on Tubi. I love this. Like, I love equal opportunity. I love it's fairness, equality.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this for y'all, Tanner. I love this.
Thank you. Thank you. Believe it or not, Claudia, the whites have had terrible movies. We've had some terrible movies. My buddy Brent Leidick was in a movie called Flu Birds, which was not Birdemic, which is about sick birds. This is Flu Birds. Very different. Very different. And those birds used to like come and they look like literally like screensavers you found off of YouTube.
I'm so confused. How did she get the cuts out of her arm though? Because look at the arms are above water.
Yeah.
And she's in really deep water. Like that looks like she's about a half a mile out.
Oh yeah.
It's just like baffling because like why would you kick at it? Because if you ever been stung by a jellyfish before, like you won't let it touch you more than once. Like you would tread water running to get away. Like I got stung twice in over 2 days. It feels like getting burnt by a cigarette. It's a very specific feeling. Like, yo, like there's no way she would have been that calm.
Look at this, no blood on her arm. Well, and it just gets worse.
Yeah, just so much blood. I just want to say I'm glad that the scene didn't go where I think it was. Oh, it's a little all right. Yeah. It seems to me. Did these guys give her the shower on the beach?
Oh, like you thought
I definitely feel like leather jacket dude would have. He looked like he's good for it.
She was ready for it. See how she was posing and she was like looking at them like she's supposed to be in pain. She was like, look.
Yeah,
look,
it's just like, I need a shower, guys. I need a strangely body temperature shower. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. Oh, Tanya 43. Sorry, I can't read that for here. 45096 says equal opportunity foolishness.
I love it.
Love it. We love it. Speaking of speaking of foolishness. Oh wait, Michelle Witt 7670 said her hair wasn't even wet. Yeah. Yeah.
Neither were her legs while they were in the water.
Yeah, that's true. Don't you know he was like, and now he's getting you. He's getting you. Kick your legs around. And...
Okay. I love ghetto movies like that. I think that the ghettoer and trash, like low budget, the better. I think they're so fun. They're fun.
I'm into it. Okay, so we got to talk about this story. It's really got legs. We got to talk about some unusual suspects. A 27-year-old professional cornhole player from Maryland.
No,
We know whose cousin that is.
No.
Who once made headlines for his inspirational story, is accused of fatally shooting his friend after an argument inside of a car. But there's a twist to the story, side dish, folks. It raises a lot of questions. And once you see this, you're going to be like, wait, how did he do it? Put your eyes on this one. Yeah.
Story. I just want to try to answer one of the big questions that everyone has. How does someone with no arms, no hands, manage to fire a gun and allegedly kill someone? Well, one of the videos the suspect shared on his TikTok page might have that answer for you.
It's early in the investigation, but there is no evidence at this point to suggest anybody else was involved in the shooting, and that he acted alone on this.
Now watch closely. You're looking at the man accused of murder in this case. Video from his TikTok page titled "No Hands, No Feet, Shooting 9mm Handgun." His name is Dayton James Weber, a 27-year-old quadruple amputee and professional cornhole player.
Yo.
This all started
Oh my
around
God.
10:30 last night when La Plata police officers were flagged down by two witnesses near Radio Station Road. Charles County Sheriff's investigators say Weber was the driver when he shot and killed his front seat passenger, then asked those in the back seat to help get rid of the body. They refused, got out of the car, and alerted police. Weber took off with the victim in the car, identified as 27-year-old Bradrick Wells. 2 hours later and about 15 miles away, Wells's body was found dumped in someone's front yard in Charlotte Hall, Maryland.
That was my thing. Is I was looking at where the shooting happened and where the body was found. I was like, how did he just cartwheel down there?
Or
He
like,
can drive and unload a body after he killed him. He fled the scene and drove off with the body in the car.
But here's what's crazy is they dusted for fingerprints.
You know what? Yeah.
How do they know? How
I
do
mean,
they know?
he has a very unique nub print that, like, probably like, yo, man, dude, like,
How did they- who?
And if he had an alibi, that video right there kills the alibi because we see them do it. But like his arms move like the little pinball machine flaps, and for him to still be able to pick up a weapon and clap somebody, and the guy in the car had to sit and watch him pick up the gun while he was driving. It was his time.
What?
Right? Yeah, like there's so many steps that had to happen. It ain't like he could easily whip it out and shoot him. He had, the guy wanted to die. The guy wanted to die.
This guy had to like roll himself over like a hot dog and probably pop the little glove compartment thing open to get the gun. It probably fell on the floor. Then he buoyantly throws his body on.
He had it in his waistband.
I'm just like,
But even still, like you gotta fold yourself like a lawn chair to reach it when you're built like that. Like,
do you think when he's trying to get away from the cops, do you think it was 2 nubs or 4? Like, how is he going? Was he did he have them all going?
No, if he hit all floors like Manimal to kind of increase his speed,
like in that movie Megan, she
Yeah.
went down on the floor. That's crazy,
Well,
man.
That's wild.
I think God has a sense of humor. If you get killed by unarmed gunmen, he's gonna be like, "We're gonna give you 7 days. We're gonna send you back."
Can he really get
'Cause you didn't
armed
die right.
robbery, or can he really be considered armed?
Well, that's my. I'm just like, who sold him the gun? Now hold on a minute.
He's not really armed.
Like, I can't sell you one of these.
Put this pen in my mouth real quick, so I can sign the paperwork.
That was bad. I'm gonna get canceled for that one. Okay. All right.
Damn.
All right. So we're gonna be back in 2 minutes. We're gonna get in the chat and see how dark you guys want to get tonight. Man.
So he's got to stand trial.
Oh my God. That's crazy. We'll see you guys.
We'll see y'all in 2 minutes, man. Welcome back to Side Dish, y'all. And just judging by the hand emojis and things like that in the chat, you guys are still really invested in that quad. Like, I mean, do we feel like we're not maximizing the amount of things that we can do as people? Because this man is truly the embodiment of hold my white claw. Because he is doing it all. Like, I mean, cornhole champ, shoot the homie in the car, drive across town, drop the body off, doing all the things.
Yesterday, when I was in the airport, I wasn't feeling good, so I had a bottle of Dayquil, and I struggled for 20 minutes to open the Dayquil. I finally had to ask a man, hey, can you open this for me? And I struggled to press down and turn at the same time.
I was wondering if it was the gel caps or the liquid.
The liquid.
Okay.
I just felt like such a loser. And then now this story just further shows I'm not utilizing my hands, my legs, my anything. Like I should have no excuses. You know, when this guy's over here like overperforming. Yeah, right.
He is over.
Legs. I can't even open a goddamn bottle of Dayquil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This dude said, I'm going to become a cornhole champion. I'm going to throw something, just a sack through the air, and it's going to land in the hole. And I'm also going to get a gun and make a video of myself shooting, and then looking back at the camera and be like, yeah, that's right. You know?
I feel like if we'd have gave him enough time, he would produce the video with him twirling the gun as well.
I bet so. Jeez.
I feel like I want him to get off because I want to see what else he can accomplish in life. You know what I mean?
I feel like this guy is the next Marvel superhero. I want him to return for Avengers Doomsday.
Half man will return.
What is his name? Yeah, his name would be Half Man. Okay.
Oh man.
I don't know, y'all.
I'm
sure he has girls too. The way he's arrogant, right?
Oh, he's got. Yeah.
I mean, knocking on all the wood, praying that this never happens to me. But I would imagine, like, if you had like those smoothed appendages, your massage game got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Because you could really get up in there and really work the joints. You know what I mean?
You don't have the burden of like forearms in the way and shins.
But I appreciate my forearms and chins. But you know.
Okay. All right.
We're losers basically compared to this guy. He's way better than us.
He's killed more people than us.
He's killed more people, and he's won more cornhole championships. That's for sure. Okay. All right. We're gonna take a break, and we're gonna ask Jesus for forgiveness, and then we're gonna come back for whose cousin is it? And wow. Did
God make him like that? Like, is that?
How did it happen? Yeah. I mean, he had to hold him back somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's base model.
Yeah. See you guys. So I want everyone in the chat to do something that murderer couldn't, which is give us a thumbs up, let us know we're doing a good job.
It's the conversations in the commercials, you guys. That's the show. All right, welcome back. It's time for everybody's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
All right, y'all. When a bookstore gets a risque rebrand, a 71-year-old Louisiana man who claimed he had a bad experience at his local Books A Million store decided to retaliate in a very unique way.
That's right. And instead of writing a bad Yelp review or calling corporate, the man spun the block on Books A Million and left dildos on the shelves of the religion section.
Not once, not twice, several times. And the cops asked him about it. He said, and I quote, "I had extra items, so I used them."
Sir, we have questions. He's been charged with criminal mischief, trespassing. All right, whose freaky grandpa took get the strap literally?
I think this. I think it's mine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
71-year-old Louisiana man who had a 71-year-old Louisiana man got saucy at a bookstore.
Yeah. I picture like Harvey Milk with a Cajun accent type cousin.
Yeah.
Water boy Bobby Boucher.
I think very thin eye. I think very arched, thin eyebrows, dark hair.
Like y'all remember that what was
Cajun.
that old cartoon character Snagglepuss who was like exit stage left.
They had my favorite books even.
It's the Megatoy.
I don't think
these dildos.
I think the way the economy is going and unemployment rate of Black people in Louisiana, it's not us. I don't think we have money to be wasting on dildos. Dildos can be quite expensive, so I've heard.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
going
not Books A Million. So yeah.
Cajun.
All right, yep.
Cajun.
Let's get it popping. Move that van. Let's get it.
Of course.
The color of my hat, cousin.
That man understood his dill do's and his dill don'ts.
Look at his eyes, man. That's scary.
Now he'll get to read millions of books in the jail library.
Yeah, that man has seen some things. You think
he about to see some more things in jail up in him.
Yes.
Neapolitan things.
Yeah.
Well, yo, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe, run them things up, and we'll try to do this again tomorrow. Y'all gonna be here and join us?
Yeah. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to get a grip on it with both hands.